Hey there, 906 Weather Watcher members. I'm meteorologist Tim Kippen. Meteorologist Audrey Pentecost here. We got some of your photos, some of them from last night when we had some pretty good storms move on through, but Kevin Dunham sent us some photos, and I just want to get this photo up front first because this was a good shot. That's a loon right there, baby loon, and it looks like mom loon and baby loon are sharing some lunch here. I think they got a perch there, so it looks like, Audrey, they're enjoying a nice lunch out there on one of the lakes there. Thanks, Kevin, for sending that in. But last night, we had some pretty good storms move on through, and you got some video last night at your place in Marquette as the storms were coming through. We'll fire that up in the control room. Talk about that, Audrey.
Yeah, so it was pretty windy out there. This is pretty close to Lake Superior in Marquette. This was right outside my window. Last night it was very, very windy, and there was just lightning and also just a lot of rain at this point. And so it went on for like maybe 15-ish minutes.
Yeah, and it was pretty much the same deal here at WJM and Local 3 in Marquette. In fact, Audrey and I rewatched last night's severe weather coverage with our rooftop camera pointed towards the trees, towards Target, and they were just going all over the place. And the wind was pretty good where the light posts here at the WJM and Local 3 parking lot were swaying pretty good as well. And Kevin Dunham, before the storm showed up here last night, he was out at Sunset Point, it looks like, on Presque Isle. Perfect timing with the lightning there. You can see the lightning there off in the distance. Actually, you know what? This actually may be Sunset. This actually may be Audrain Bay here. My mistake here. Kevin, let us know if you're at Sunset Point on Presque Isle or if you're at Audrain Bay here. But still, as the storms were showing on up here, you can see the lightning there off in the distance. Just an awesome shot by Kevin. That was last night. And then this morning, Audrey, just a beautiful shot as well. You can see the clouds and then just the first light of day before 6 a.m. Thanks, Kevin, for all those photos this past week. Let's get you back to the stormy skies here from last night. Sean Fleury sending this in. He's the passenger driver. He's at Washington and McClellan here looking west, and the rain was just starting to get going, and I'm sure the wind wasn't too far behind, Audrey, as they were driving westward. Thanks, Sean, for letting me use that. And then, Audrey, we got some post-storm photos here. I'm out of words here. We'll talk about that here in just a second. I'm having trouble with my words after last night, talking too much. But Tor Thorne, one of our Local 3 reporters, sports anchors on the weekend with you, and he got this photo of a tree down on Wilkinson Street here. The authorities blocking that off as the strong and severe winds came through Marquette's north side. And then post-storm, got a little ahead of myself, Audrey, but it was some beautiful photos. Both of these photos coming up here from the Copper Country. You can see Kenwell of Houghton here, got out to the Lake Superior shoreline here to take a look at the last of the storm clouds passing on through. And then up the road in Copper Harbor, Rachel sent this in, and this is just a beautiful shot looking out over Lake Superior at Copper Harbor. Just a beautiful shot, Audrey. And you can see the last of the storm clouds moving on through. And then yesterday morning, we had a morning round of storms here. Robert Holterman sent this in. I think it's a shelf cloud. I really can't tell. For shelf clouds, Audrey, you kind of need the wide view to kind of see the storms coming on in, but it looks like a shelf cloud, meaning some gusty winds are definitely on the way. Thanks, Robert, for sending that in. But the storms cleared out just in time for Blueberry Festival here. And did you get a chance to walk around?
Yeah, I did. I walked through for just a little bit. It was absolutely beautiful outside, too.
Yeah, I mean, it was just gorgeous. Packed down there. It was good to see the crowds down there. This is Front Street looking towards the roundabout would be out in the distance there, but you can just see packed crowds there. Music ongoing behind me. Just a beautiful summer day in Marquette. And everybody's favorite, the blueberry brats in Marquette as well. I had one. They were just amazing. Just a beautiful day in Marquette behind the storms, and it was comfortable out there today with lower humidity as well. Not too terribly cold and not too terribly hot, but just a beautiful day out there. And Audrey, I think this weather is going to continue, the comfortable temperatures. That's right. We're going to take our Max 1 full here as we fire it up and take a look at Max 1. We'll take a look at our weekend forecast. Looks like this weekend's going to be comfortable as we look at dry weather both days for the most part.
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty nice out for this weekend. So go out and enjoy those temperatures. We're going to be mostly around 70 degrees on Saturday and in the 70s on Sunday. And you can't rule out a pop-up rain shower as well in the afternoon on both days for this weekend.
And if you'd like to join our 906 Weather Watchers page on Facebook, it's easy. Head on over to Facebook. Feel free to join. We'd love to show off photos like last night's storm during WJM and Local 3 News, and also on our webpage, upmatters.com. Have a great weekend.